Hey guys, today we're going to talk about single-player open-world survival games. Open-world survival games are a genre that has been growing for the last couple of years. People love seeing how long they can survive in the post-apocalyptic situations. Almost all these games are still in alpha or beta testing. The reason why this episode is focused on single-player open-world survival games is that multiplayer open-world survival games are a completely different feeling, completely different experience. We'll go over that in the next one. Survival games are kind of what it sounds like, is surviving. It's mostly trying to last as long as you can. There's usually no storyline or ending to these games except when you die. Surviving at its basic level means scavenging for food and water, or finding it however you can so that you can stay alive and also stay warm enough so you don't freeze to death in some games. Other mechanics involve gathering resources to craft items such as weapons, campfires, tools you might need to build other things. Now these games, as I've said, have no multiplayer in them, so it's basically just you versus the environment. This could be zombies in some games, the wild animals, or even just the environment you're in. The Long Dark.
In The Long Dark, you play as a survivor trekking through the cold winter in abandoned Canadian hinterlands. You go from house to house, trying to scavenge for food and water, and just stay warm enough to keep alive. The game is currently in its alpha state, but in the final version there will be a story mode, which I'm pretty excited about. I also really like the ambience of it. It's really relaxing.
Subnautica. Set sometime in the future, your ship crashes on an alien planet with nothing but ocean surrounding you.
You must go deep-sea diving down to a depth of almost 300 meters in order to collect resources, gather food, to create bases, submarines, just to stay alive.
Stranded Deep. Take the role of a plane crash survivor stranded somewhere in the Pacific Ocean. You must move from island to island, scavenging anything you can.
What's interesting about this game is that the islands are all procedurally generated, so that every time you play, you're gonna be on a completely different island. But look out for sharks. Shelter 2.
You play as a lynx that must survive in the cold tundra. You can give birth to cubs, raise them by hunting prey, and I also really like the art style of this one.
I definitely recommend these games to anyone who likes a relaxing experience. You can take your time, do whatever you want. Nobody's gonna tell you what to do until you die. But that's just the nature of it.